Anyway, here's the, well, I don't know how to switch the camera. So here's the sort of setup. I have this wire going up to the top of the ceiling, onto an antenna, down onto this green wire. And the green wire is basically the tuner. So, wow, this is gonna give you seasickness, but okay, so here's the coil. You sort of scrape down that, and then that changes your channels. You basically make the circuit resonate at a frequency equal to, you know, whatever the channel is. So if it's like AM 1000, then it's 1000 kilohertz, that sort of thing. ESPN radio, whatever I was listening to, is about here. And that's what you heard coming from here. Sorry, that's like my face. You can kind of hear it when you go up. It's mostly nothing. Then you get some. That's where it is. Okay, now it's gone again because it's really finicky. But anyway, keep going up, and then yeah, so that's that. Now for the actual circuit, yeah, I like wrap this huge coil. The wire I used is way too thin, but anyway, this goes down into the breadboard, and then you can, it's kind of hard to see, but the end of the diode, which is this little guy, and the capacitor here. The capacitor goes to ground. This, I just made this ground, but, and then the diode goes here, and then basically it goes from the diode into the speaker, back out of the speaker, no, into the speaker, back out of the speaker again, to ground, which this doesn't really mean anything right now, but anyway, it's there. Also, the other end of the coil down here is attached to ground. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just a germanium 1N34A diode. It's like good for radios or something. And then I sort of did like a small calculation. I mean, just kind of round figure. I was looking for about 1000 kilohertz, 1 megahertz, to get the resonant frequency on a tank circuit. It's basically an inductor, which is the big coil, and the capacitor, this little tan guy. They're sort of connected in parallel, so one's here, the other's here. That's what makes the resonance. And basically to find that resonance frequency, it's like 1 over the square root of the inductance of the coil times the capacitance of the capacitor. And I found it was something like 15 picofarads for what I had. The equation I used for the inductor was just a basic solenoid. The inductance is like permeability times the number of wrappings, how many times you wrap around squared, times the area of the thing, which is just pi r squared, where like it's just the radius of the cylindrical thing going on there. So the area of that divided by the length of the coil, which I probably overestimated I should look into that. But yeah, that was it. Any other stuff? Yeah, this is an aux cable, and they're actually pretty convenient for alligator clips. If you look at this, the top part is for it's stereo sound, so the top part is for one headphone. The little middle part between the two O-rings is the other headphone or whatever, and then the bottom part is ground. So yeah, so that's what was going on there. It went from here into, like, I guess the left headphone into here, back out, and then this bottom part's ground. There's a little wire. Oh, this orange one. Yeah. Goes to ground. So, that was cool. I hope you heard it. Because the first time I heard it, I was like... you always kind of wonder whether you're sort of on a wild goose chase. If, like, what if the capacitance is wrong? Who knows, like, what you'd pick up on other bands, but that was definitely radio. So what I'd like to do is just figure out what station that was, and then maybe take some measurements and maybe calculate the capacitance of this thing, or the inductance of the coil, and see if it matched the theoretical equation that he used. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but that was fun, even though it took a long time. And, yeah. Okay, I'm going to bed. Bye.